Welcome, everybody. My name is Vivek Venkatram, Senior Director, Client Services at Vee Technologies. I'm very excited today to have from our engineering team, Director PK Das. PK, welcome.
Thank you, Vivek, in having me here today in this as a panelist for the discussion here.
Thanks, PK. I'm very excited to have you. You took the time to write an amazing white paper about digitalization and how you think it impacts the 21st century as it comes to engineering. And thoroughly enjoyed reading it. And I wanted to give our readers a preview of what you took the time to write about today. Let me start by asking you, why did you choose to write about digitalization in the engineering world? Why is that important to you as a topic?
Well, Vivek, digitalization is a part of the services in general that we provide to our diverse group of industry clients across the globe. Digitalization helps improve the efficiency and productivity across the services that we provide. So that's a part of what we do. However, digitalization involves the software application skill sets, but it's not enough. It's not sufficient. You need to have domain expertise across industries because engineering field is vast and diverse, from the discrete manufacturing side all the way to plant-based oil and gas and other plant equipment industries, process side we call it. So domain expertise is what we need in addition to having the digitalization or software application skills there.
What are some of the enterprise ER&D challenges that you have found or through your research that you have seen that organizations struggle with? And what would you recommend? How do you start, taking on some of those challenges that you refer to in your paper?
Sure. In my past life before Vee Technologies, I've worked in several such global engineering service providers companies. And through my experience, I have noticed that while software application savvy is important, as I mentioned before, to improve the productivity and the efficiency of the process, however, it's imperative to have a strong domain knowledge in each industry. For example, somebody has experience in the RV and trailers may not be well equipped for automotive or aerospace. So you need to have particular domain expertise in each of these industry domains, as many as possible. So many service providers struggle in this side because they don't have a diverse or wide range of domain expertise. So that's imperative.
Is it because the pillars are so different that it's difficult for an engineering organization to gain those competencies across those other areas? Is it a time thing, an attention thing, a budget thing? From your experience, why is it difficult for companies who realize that to still be able to execute by gaining that expertise across those different domains? What have you observed, or what do you think?
Yes, sir. I'll give you cite an example here. For example, aerospace, it's got very, very stringent standards and specs, very specific. Oil and gas would need chemical corrosion, explosives related specs for our engineers to be well versed with. That is not needed for an RV or trailer and truck industry application, for example. So it's very vital to be working in a particular industry for several years to gain solid expertise and confidence.
Understand. And do you find that the more experience you have or the more domain expertise you can cite, that the more comfortable clients are in terms of your diversity of experience, and also within those specific domains, they're looking for that established credibility? Is that fair to say? Is that what you're
yeah, absolutely. While it's, we serve a particular client within their industry, an engineer who has been working in that particular industry also will gain a lot of other standards and specs related to that industry, but that could be also applicable to other industries. So it helps if you would work with clients belonging to various industries. You will gain a wide range of expertise and skill sets to be able to leverage that with other industry group clients.
Well, thank you, PK. You make the thesis is bold that if you want to succeed, you need to digitize and you need to do so across the domains, to your point. And the challenge or the gauntlet that you throw out to engineering organizations, I think, is impressive for a lot of them to step into. But I love that your emphasis on comprehensiveness, yet deep dives within those specific pillars and not compromising in terms of either of those approaches is a beautiful takeaway. And I appreciate you taking the time to put your thoughts on paper and to meet with me today so we can talk out some of these things. I'm sure you as a reader will find it extremely beneficial to read through PK's thoughts and take it back to your own space, wherever you are within the ecosystem in the engineering world. PK, thank you for your time today. I truly appreciate it.
Pleasure was all mine. I really appreciate the time you took in going through the white paper. Thank you, Vivek.
Thanks, PK.